Yeah, big welcome to you, Cancer. The sun has moved into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the archer. Sagittarius is the direction. Sagittarius is the one that gives us the power and the focus that you already have as a success, to go up to our guardian angel. Now I picked the forward bend for that, the deep bowing down to yourself, seeing within in the darkness the thread that goes up to this guardian angel, to the 5 circles behind planet Jupiter, the planet of luck, the planet of miracles. Here we have Scorpio, here we have Capricorn. And it's always about the same energy. It's about finding within yourself the power to look for the light. And the darkness is necessary for the work or for the search for the light. If you are in the light, why would you look for the light? If you're in the light, you don't look for the dark. But maybe here in this dimension, sometimes we look for the dark, right? We need the dark so we can sleep, so we can rest, so we can recover. So this is for me a sleep, a rest, when I go deep within, when I fold myself forward into the forward bend. I bring myself to a healing, to a deeper experience than just an experience to be out there. Now you Cancer, the sun is highlighting, sun in Sagittarius highlighting you, Cancer, and the moon is waning. So we're letting go, and you are this Ashwasanchalan Asana, you are the high lounge, you are the horsepower, you are looking for the success because you have here on the 21st of June, the summer solstice. And the summer solstice is what brings empowerment through the solar energy, through the lung that is covering here the world, almost like a dome. It's protecting the people. And you standing, focusing with the third eye into yourself, the future and the past, looking at each other. Here, of course, the 2 Sphinx faces that then create here the cup, the Cancer, Yoni Lingam, the phallus symbol of Manhattan, Empire State Building, and of course going further up then through the lung up into the star of your energy. Together, it is bringing experience to your feelings, and feelings create experience. Either way, right? You are the Queen of Cups, and if your birthday is between June 10th and July 12th, you are the classical Queen of Cups. If your birthday is before or after, please look in the description below. I have put all the dates for the court cards. I am changing the reading. I put the Light Seer Tarot with the Mystical Moments together in one stack. I already picked 8 cards. And I will get one Creativity Oracle. Very beautiful cards. They are made with fabric, and I will pick one and shuffle that right now. This is the one that jumped out. Interesting enough, I had this also in the Gemini reading, so maybe you have some Gemini influence. have a look, right? See if maybe the Gemini reading is also speaking to you. So here are two people. There's a communication, because the word of this card is communication. The card number is 31. And the sentence here is: the clarity, interactivity, and timing of communications is critical. Now, critical means that something is important. Maybe you are now at a stage where you know that the importance of meeting the right people and speaking to the right people, which is then an experience in itself, right? We get these experiences but because we meet people. We get these experiences because there's other people reflecting us back. The way I behave, the person will reflect back the behavior. So it's very important the way we exude energy, because the person will feel that and will respond to that. And that gives you the feelings that you need to have the success. So it's almost like you get a feeling, a gut feeling in a communication, in a moment where you know this is really important. Because what's happening is the number 31 is the number 4. And you have Scorpio coming up, so you must have had a meeting. You must have had a meeting with a Scorpio, because this is the number 13. So it's just reversed. This is 31, 13. So it's very clear that this meeting is with the Scorpio. And the 3 of Pentacles. So there's a 3 here, there's a 3 here, and there's a 3 here. 3 times 3. There's the 3. There is this stop for a moment. It's like the stop sign, or a traffic light that says stop for a moment, hold on and look deep within, because the Scorpio energy is saying have a look deep within, find the light deep within you. When we go into the forward bend, then we find the thread up to our guardian angel. And the 3 of Pentacles is Mars in Capricorn. And Mars is working diligently, also like a warrior, going at things, working hard, organizing. Capricorn climbs up. Capricorn likes to go up. It's like the person that's up here. You sit here, then you stand, and then you climb up. It's this financial ladder that we want to climb, but we can only climb it when we have people that we can work with. Now there is then a joy coming, a Page of Wands, which is to me the Sagittarian energy. Very clear. This is Sagittarius, making you joyous, happy, ecstatic. And at the same time, a painfulness, a screaming from the heart, from the bottom of your wounded heart. You start also feeling these duality energies, as you can see. I mean, this is, how much more opposite can it get? This is like, and you can see that if this is behind, then you much more joyous. If this is behind, you much more in pain. So they give each other meaning. And this is what duality does. Duality is here to give us a meaning to the things that we taken even for granted. When we had this kind of joy and then all of a sudden it's exchanged with this, we know all of a sudden, oh my God, what is happening here? If we have been here and then we are in joy, we know how much we can appreciate the joy. Then comes these two, the Sleeping Beauty and the Hierophant. And Sleeping Beauty is another 3. And of course we had a 3 here as well. So there's a lot of 3s going on. And 3 is the Empress. 3 is fertility. 3 is creating. 3 is the mother. 3 is giving birth to a new project. 3 is giving birth to an idea, to something that you dream about for a long time. And now the ladder is here to climb up to a point of high priest, to a point of a holy mission that you want to reach towards. And it's been a dream of yours. It's been something that you always wanted. And you finally get the chance to get up because you have help, you have support, you have people with whom you can reach this goal. And then again, it's very interesting, comes the girl, the morning dew girl, another 13. 13 and 13. Another 3. So there is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3s. Oh my God, you have 7 3s. So you finding power within your crown chakra. And you start seeing the shedding of the tears. You start seeing the shedding of letting go of things that have hurt you, that were painful, and you are ready to release that, so that you can have then a healed version of this. You see this? It's almost like the same energy. It's almost like there's a heart here that created between the swan and the girl, and it looks like the heart above. You see that? It's crazy. So you are able to shed things that are not working for you anymore, that have hurt you, and you are realizing this is the time to release. Because then a gift is given to you. When you let go, when you cry, when you release, when you find within your own light, when you are releasing things that maybe are not supposed to be in your vibrational field anymore, then you get a gift. You get a beautiful gift. And it's almost like this is the gift. A gift of joy, a gift of reaching up to a higher consciousness, and in that higher consciousness then you are getting the gift of your life, a gift of a friendship, maybe, a gift of understanding that life, and 23 is a 5. Just like this, right? I'm gonna look at the words for this card. Whimsy, excitement, curiosity, and gift. Curiosity, right? Excitement. And this is what I get, the excitement of, it's almost metaphorically saying, you know now that you can go up this ladder, you know that you can fulfill a dream that you always wanted. But still, you never know what or how it's going to be fulfilled, because this is what interaction with other people does to us. When we work with other people, things can never be fixed and rigid the way we want it to happen. We have to open, and we have to have in this communication always the right moment. We have to feel the partner, we have to feel the other, we have to connect the same way this person is connecting with his dog. And it's more of a knowing and an understanding and a feeling, and then the gift will be effortlessly, and you still don't know what's in this box. Anything can be in this box, and that's what a connection or a work with other people brings to us. When we are together, when we work with others, like-minded people, that's where the true joy is coming. That's where we become very creative. That's where we start releasing the wand. It's very interesting. I'm giving you understand. I just want to see where this is going. So the gift, it's interesting because the gift is bringing more sadness, more deep looking within, so that you, because I saw when I picked it up, so that you can liberate yourself finally and dance and be free and be in the judgment of the release of the transformation. It's almost, this is the same transformation. It's just this is a physical death that leads to letting go the leaves, that leads to letting go. And here this is more a spiritual death, I would say, right? So this is, of course, this is also a spiritual death, but in comparison right now, this is more an actual death. It's that transformation of the physical that we then find the light. Here we already have let go of the body, and the spirit is soaring and rising, and it's calling you. Something is calling you to liberate yourself completely. And it's interesting that the cards are similar in color, and it's really interesting how the colors are almost dictating the reading. So all these bluish grayish colors, and then in between the white and the red colors. Nevertheless, we also have this, right? So you awakening in the midst of all these deep emotions. There is something very powerful releasing out of you, a release of, I got to let go, I've got to shift, I've got to know that the path up is up. And yes, I need to come down because I need to eat and I need to be, but you are realizing, you are awakening, you are transforming. And nevertheless, you have then stuff like this around this awakening of your heart, it's almost like you have a catharsis. You have like, I mean, you are cry me a river. It's a river. But look where it's going. The white. Look where the tears are going, into a little basket, into a leaf. And in there you are happy. There is something profoundly happening, and it's the going down. The letting go is actually transforming you up into the spiritual, into the liberation, into a true deep liberation, into the guardian angel. And I show you the guardian angel. Into you are releasing yourself into the guardian angel. You, by going deep down within, you are rising up. I mean, very powerful and very, very interesting in its split. So something very crucial, very important is coming. And this meeting was with a realization that death can be close, that death can be, or the transformation, or the departing of a physical body. And in all of it, there is a meeting as well, a meeting with the fact that maybe you realize you don't have much time, and now is the time, now is always the time, and you want to do something. You don't give up. You say, okay, I want to continue my journey. I have something to give to the people. And sometimes this is the world pain. You feel that the world is in, and the world is in pain right now, right? I mean, I try not to talk about COVID, but it's here, and it's teaching us. And so we have these split reactions. One moment we ecstatic, we are happy, and one moment we are sad, and we feel the sadness around us. We see the people. And the same here. We have a dream, and then we know we can go for the dream. And then we cry again, and we have gifts, and we have these it's you know what they say? They say that when you get enlightened, it's almost you laugh and you cry at the same time. You laugh and you cry, and you're not able to, I mean, this is how it feels. I mean, this is just really laughing and crying. Now, with the 3 is a very important number. Why? 1 is unity. 2 is 2 people. And this is what we have here. We have 2 people, but we also have a dog. Now, a revolution starts like this. We have 100 people. Out of the 100 people, there has to be only 1 that says, I am doing this. I want to change the way I live. And he's so firm, and he's the rebel, and he's the leader, and he's just doing it. He doesn't need no one, that because he's the one. Now, if he lives it from an authentic self, this shift, there might be then a second person, because this person feels it but needs help from the person that just does it. So this person is inspired and stands up and says, I am with you. So it's just 2. And if the energy is right, they only need 1 more person for a movement to start. And that's the 3rd one. So a movement begins if one has the vision and the idea, and if a second person stands up and says, I'm with you and I'm doing this, and that when the energy is ripe, the third person that is sitting here and still thinking, I'm not sure, should I get up or should I stay here? I'm a little confused, I'm a little scared. But hey, those two, it looks exciting where they are. And then she gets up and a group is formed. 3 people is a group. 2 is not a group, 2 is 2. And then of course it can go into how many numbers, but that's what the energy is here. And you have felt that for some reason within the month of November. Within the month of November, there has been a dynamic, there has been an interaction that made you get up, that made you want to be participate, or even that made you create a movement. And that is creating all these different emotions within you. You are ecstatic, and at the same time you also feel that there's so much pain around you. And you know this was a dream of yours. You always wanted to have this kind of interaction, and you can now climb the ladder with them. Because he also has 3 people, right? This is the Hierophant, and in the original card it is the Hierophant, and there's the 2 people. So there's also 3. And then we see this, there's more shifting going on where there is release, and at the same time a gift, this given when we release, when we let go of things that are sad within us. And then the most important transformation is then you let go of the 3 cups, you let go of this expectation, right? The 3 cups here, and you know you have 2 more cups, but you go deep down because you are releasing finally. It's the same woman, you're releasing finally everything, and you're completely free. You're free, and this is the guardian angel in this month speaking to you. That's it. So one more time, the clarity, interactivity and timing of communications is critical. Wow, beautiful reading, very interesting, right? Sometimes the readings are not so clear. You can't really go with the typical, and that's why I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to be more organic, and that's the reading for you. So I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we have Capricorn coming to us. You have Capricorn here already speaking to you, and the combination will be a different one. So until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.